Welcome to Step by Step, the podcast where I break it all down. Life, drama, gossip, and everything in between. I'm your host, Taya, and this is my audio journal, filled with stories, reflections, and the kind of tea you won't find anywhere else. Each episode, we'll take it step by step, starting with Monday mindfulness to kickstart your week, diving into the magic of Wednesdays with our main episode, and wrapping up with Your Say Friday, where your stories, questions, and even a little anonymous gossip take center stage. This isn't just my podcast, it's ours. So grab your headphones and take this journey with me, one step at a time. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are trusting the universe. It's one of those things that sound simple, but when you're in the thick of uncertainty, it can feel almost impossible to do. We're going to break down what it really means to trust the universe and how to stop micromanaging your goals. Surrendering to the universe doesn't mean giving up, it's different. And of course, since it is Your Say Friday, I've got listener stories to share that perfectly sum this up. So let's get into it. What does it mean to trust the universe? Well, trusting the universe isn't just sitting back and waiting for things to happen, because you still have to work towards your goals. And you work towards them with a combination of knowing what you want, taking action towards it, and then surrendering to the journey. A lot of people get caught up in the how and the when. They start panicking and questioning everything. Why isn't it happening yet? Maybe it isn't meant for me. But the second you let those doubts take over, you are undoing all the inner work that you've already done. The truth is, when you fully trust that what you want is coming, you have no need to stress over how it will happen or when. You just know. So you move with certainty. Think about all those times in your life that you were once stressed out, things that you lost sleep over, and they've worked out anyway, right? Maybe not the way that you originally expected, but they did. That's the universe at play. A lot of people confuse surrendering with passivity. Passivity is not engaging or taking initiative. It's not about sitting around and waiting for things to fall into your lap. It's about doing your part, putting in the work, making aligned choices, and then releasing the control over the exact outcome. What I mean by that exactly is, imagine trying to get a job but never applying anywhere. You sit on your couch and you scroll through job listings all day long, hoping that one magically lands in your lap, and you say you're trusting the universe. No, you're not. You're just avoiding action. You do have to get up off your couch and send in applications, prepare for interviews, and put yourself out there. You've done your part. The universe will do the rest. Release the control over how and when the right job will come to you. Otherwise, it's like trying to steer a boat in rough waters or grip sand as it slips through your fingers. You can't. The sooner you face the reality of it, the easier your life will be, and the smoother your sailing will be. Just go with the flow. Here's the thing. Rejection and failure are not punishments. They're redirections. It's the universe guiding you towards something better. When you resist that, settle or force things to happen, you actually block your own path and rewards. So instead of panicking when things don't go your way, a good practice is to remind yourself that this is happening for you, not to you. Divine timing is real. I know. This is the part no one likes to hear. Trust in divine timing. But impatience is the biggest enemy of getting what you want. When things don't happen instantly, doubt creeps in. You start lowering your standards, accepting things you don't deserve, and settling for things that aren't actually aligned with you or your dreams, just because you're tired of waiting. But that's exactly when you need to hold your ground. Divine timing means everything is unfolding the way it's supposed to. The right opportunity, the right person, the right moment, it's all on its way. Your job is to stay aligned, stay open, and keep moving forward without forcing it or fighting it. All right, so For Your Say Friday, I have a story from a listener. She wrote about how she learnt to trust the universe, and I just love this one. She had been trying to start her own business for months. She spent endless nights stressing over the perfect branding, the ideal launch date, and whether or not people would even be interested. She kept tweaking her website, second-guessing every small detail and decision, and couldn't help but feel stuck. Nothing was moving forward for her, and she started to think maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Then one day, she decided to stop overcomplicating things. She put herself out there, took small, consistent steps, and let go of the need to make everything perfect. Within weeks, opportunities started flowing in, clients found her, connections formed, and things fell in a place that she could never have planned. This is exactly why surrendering is so powerful. The moment she stopped gripping so tightly and trusted that things would unfold as they should, everything started working in her favor. So if you're feeling stuck or forcing something to happen, take a breath and loosen your grip. Trust that what's meant for you is already on its way. Same goes for when you really want something, when you almost want it too much. I don't know about you, but when I obsessively want something, I don't get it, no matter how achievable it is. For example, remember when it was someone's birthday at school and you spotted the cupcake with the icing color you wanted from a distance, only for it to be handed out and you didn't end up getting the color that you wanted? That's what I mean. And if that's never happened to you, well, clearly you've been trusting the universe and the universe is looking after you. Anyway, I love her story because it's just a perfect example of how trust makes all the difference. The second she let go of stress and desperation, the universe delivered. So if you're in a phase of waiting right now, whether it's for a job, a relationship, a big life change, take a deep breath and trust. Your moment is coming, and enjoy the waiting as much as you can. It happens with love. One of my listeners shared that for the longest time they were searching for someone, kept swiping, going on dates, and stressing why they couldn't find anyone. Failed connections made her frustrated and doubt herself. She felt as though time was running out. She found herself forcing relationships that didn't feel right just to avoid being alone. One day she woke up and decided to stop chasing and faking love. It became so exhausting, so she started to focus on her own happiness, passions, and things that made her feel good. She got comfortable with being alone instead of desperately looking for love. She wasn't closed off, but she let go and went along with her life. Then one day, out of nowhere, she met someone so unexpectedly and so easily. Everything about it happened so naturally, and there was nothing exhausting or taxing about it, like it has been in her past. This is because she let go and found herself. Stop grasping and start to let things happen fluidly to align with you. If you feel impatient, just remember what's meant for you will never miss you. Just keep faith. There was a similar situation that happened to me, except it was with friends with mums. Before I was pregnant, I didn't know or talk to anyone with kids or babies. I didn't actively try to look or be part of mum groups. I hate forcing connections and small talk, so I avoided it like the plague. That includes most social situations too. But I found myself naturally, with absolutely no effort, just forming and falling into a group of friends who all have babies, and babies around the same age too. And the thing is, these are not just mums, they are honestly the best people I have met. Not only do we have babies, but our morals align and so do our interests. I never seem to make friends in general. They always just happen by chance and fall into my lap. Like I go to TAFE or uni with the intention to not socialise or meet anyone, only to come out of it with lifelong friends. So basically what I mean is that people you are meant to know will join you on your journey regardless of if you want them to or not. And that goes with anything in life, not just friends. At the core of reaching your dreams is your self-worth. If you don't believe you deserve what you want, you will subconsciously block yourself from receiving it. So commit to things that raise your self-worth, your habits, the way you treat yourself, the boundaries you set, the way you fuel your body and mind. These aren't just small actions, they're proof to yourself that you are worthy of a life that feels good. And remember, you can have it all. not just parts of what you want. You can have the whole thing, but it starts with trust. Trust in the universe and trust in yourself. The universe has your back. Are you ready to believe it? That's it for today's episode. Let me know what you thought. Drop a comment in my DMs if you want to be part of a You'll Say Friday, or if you want to have a platform to speak about anything for yourself. Also, drop some comments on my Insta and show your support. Your support means everything to me. I love hearing how you guys navigate wild things in life, and I want to hear all about them. Until next time, trust the process, stay in your power, and I'll see you in the next episode.